This is a song called Higher Ground that I wrote after I spent a day hanging out with my friend Kyle in the Pittsburgh cemetery. It was a great day. It was during COVID. It was a weird time. And everything in this song is true. It's a true story. It sounds loftier than it really is. But actually, if you take the lyrics very literally, it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, this is Higher Ground. Let's rest here for a moment, 14 soldiers on the hill. I hear the war is far from over, I doubt it ever will. We'll talk about old Lawrence, I think he'll be just fine. Living off of that party trick, turning money into wine. For a moment I think it looks like rain, I remember why I came. The ground here's made for sleeping, it's breaking like the dawn. Take me off to higher ground when I'm gone. The graves are looking lonely, we'll try to make them smile. I could stay right here forever, if only for a while. And then you're going off the high dive and landing in the dirt. Tell me that the water's fine, say it doesn't hurt. I can see you laughing through the pain, I think I'll do the same. If it's full of days like these, laying on the lawn. Take me off to higher ground when I'm gone. We've all gone out to pasture, I'm cleaning off my knees. Knocking on the iron gate, they forgot to make us keys. And we'll meet up with the pastor, she'll teach us how to dress. But the service ends on Sunday, so you better look your best. I can hear the music start to play, I know the tune by name. We're all cracking through the chorus, but it's filling out the song. Take me off to higher ground when I am gone. So that song was about a day that I spent with my friend Kyle in Pittsburgh. We were in the Lawrenceville Cemetery, just hanging out, drinking some beers on a hill, shooting the shit. It'd been a while since I'd seen him, so we were catching up. But that's the first verse is about that. Us hanging on the hill, 14 soldiers, it's me and him, and then 12 beers. Talking about how the world had changed from COVID. I'm wondering if it's ever going to be the same. So that's the line. I hear the war is far from over. I doubt it ever will. And it's still not over. And we talked about old Lawrence, because that's where our old haunt used to be. We'd go to Lawrenceville and pay them money, and they'd, liquor us up. Like the good old days. That's the party trick, turning money into wine. Messiah magic. The whole song overall obviously has like an afterlife vibe to it. Parallels between the graveyard and heaven. And it was just a special day, so if that's what heaven's like, I'll take it. That's good. The second verse is about how we started being fools and doing amateur acrobatics and jumping off a tree into a literal ditch. Kyle made it look really fun, and I followed suit, and it wasn't as fun as it looked. I got covered in more burrs than I ever have my whole life. My socks were like spider nests. Scary. But you sometimes just got to take the dive, And It came out in the song, I see you going off the high dive and landing in the dirt. It's like plop right in the grave, sort of thing. And it's like, if you made it look so good, I'll do it too. I'll die. Not necessarily. And so after that, we went down an even bigger hill, but it was a softer landing with leaves. And his house keys fell out of his pocket. And I don't know if you ever tried to look for keys under leaves in like 1,000 square foot of possibilities, but it's not easy. And so we had to tell his girlfriend, his fiance, that we didn't have them. So she had to let us in. And so his fiance is the pastor in the song. She'll teach us how to dress. It's kind of like pastor getting like the young boys or people that are involved in the service for a funeral, just getting them ready. But she dressed us in kimonos that she had got on her trip to Japan. And there's some really great pictures from that. But yeah, she dressed us up all proper and whatnot. And we looked great. We looked real good. And then I'm pretty sure after that we like sang some Mountain Goats tunes together as he walked me back to my car. And we were just big fans of the band, and so we were singing the songs together. But the last song is like the last line in the song. We're all cracking through the chorus, but it's filling out the song. That's like just the most like vibrant part of singing, the most human part. The part that I appreciate is like the expressive capabilities of it. And it's like you don't sound good, but it feels good to sing and just like getting stuff out of there. So that's that. We're not doing good. We're cracking through the chorus, but we're still making music. We're still doing it. And yeah, so if that's the higher ground, hang out with Kyle all day. Take me off to higher ground when I'm gone. See ya. Let's rest here for a moment. 14 soldiers on the hill. I hear the war is far from over. I doubt it ever will.